Good morning and welcome to week 6 of virtual Sunday school, and a happy Mother's Day as well. Emmalynn, anybody you want to say hi to from the Sunday school class today?
Hi, Hazel.
Hey, Archie.
Okay, Archie, anybody you want to say hello to? Archie's not in a great mood this morning, but that's okay, because it's a beautiful day anyway. So let's get going with Miss Kelly and the lesson.
Good morning, Sunday school kids, and happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Our story today comes from Exodus chapters 1 and 2, and it is about baby Moses and the princess. It is called A Basket Boat. A new king began to rule in Egypt. He did not like the Israelites. He made them do hard work. He did not even want them to have boy babies. The Israelites were afraid of the mean king. One Israelite woman had a baby boy. She wanted to hide him from the king, so she made a special basket. It could float. She put the baby in the basket. Then she took the basket to the river. She let it float on the water. The baby's sister hid by the river to watch. She saw the king's daughter, the princess, come down to the river. The princess saw the basket. She opened it and found the baby. She liked the baby. She wanted it to be her own baby. The baby's sister went to the princess. "Do you want someone to take care of this baby for you?" she asked. "Yes," said the princess. So the sister ran and got her mother to take care of the baby. The baby's mother took good care of him. She took him to the princess when he was big enough. The princess named the baby Moses. Moses grew up in the palace.
All right, so today is Mother's Day. Do you know any mothers?
My mom, your mom, my mom's mom, Nana, our big ass, Nana. I know a lot of moms.
You know a lot of mothers. Everybody has a mother, right? Everybody has a mother and a father. Well, God...
Except Adam and Eve.
That's right. They didn't have Mother's Day because they didn't have a mother and a father other than God was the father who made them, right? But anyway, so everybody has a mother. God thinks mothers are so important that he sent his only son, Jesus, into the world in the belly of a mother who was? Mary.
But not the Mary and Martha.
No, there are many Marys in the Bible. So mothers are very important, and God decided to give Jesus to this world through the belly of a Mother Mary. Well, we're going to talk about two very important mothers today who many people don't know about, okay? And it's going to take us back into the time when the Hebrews, the Israelites, were slaves in Egypt under the king who was known as the Pharaoh. And the Pharaoh was a little worried because the Hebrew slaves were getting more and more of them, and he was afraid that at some point there might be so many of them that they could overtake the Egyptians and cause problems. So he determined to kill all of the baby boys that were Hebrews, and that was his order, to throw the baby boys, any newborn baby boys, into the Nile River and drown them, which is not very good, is it? But there was one mother who was very important, a Hebrew mother named Jochebed. You know that name? Probably not. Not many people have heard of that name. Her name was Jochebed, and she had a baby boy, and she was determined to save that baby boy and not kill him and not tell the Egyptians about him. So she hid him for 3 months, and after 3 months he was getting big enough and it was getting harder and harder to keep him hidden. So what she did was she made a basket. It was made out of papyrus, not wicker like this one. It probably wasn't quite this big, but she put the baby into the basket, covered it with tar and pitch on the outside, just like another boat we know of in the Bible. Noah, he covered his big ark in tar and pitch as well, which waterproofs it so that the water can't get in. Put the baby into the Nile River, floated him down the river and kind of watched. And eventually, as the baby floated down the river, there was a lady outside bathing, and it was the Pharaoh's daughter. And she found the baby, and she took the baby, and she felt sorry for this baby. And she, even though she knew it was a Hebrew baby, she decided to keep the baby. Okay, so she took the baby out of the water, and what she did was, Moses' sister was kind of following the baby down the Nile River, and the princess, the daughter of the Pharaoh, asked the sister of the baby to have the baby's mother nurse the baby. And the baby's mother was his real mother, Jochebed, right? And so both his real mother, Jochebed, and the Pharaoh's daughter then proved to be very good mothers because Moses' real mother decided to save him, even though it was very risky for her and her family. If the Egyptians would have found out that they were hiding this baby, they obviously would have killed the baby, but they also would have done bad things to Jochebed and her family, right? And also the Pharaoh's daughter, her father was the one that said, we got to kill all the Hebrew babies. She decided to take a risk and save that baby as well. So she took a risk and it paid off because she raised this baby. After the baby was done nursing, Jochebed nursed the baby, but then she eventually had to give it back to Pharaoh's daughter, and Pharaoh's daughter raised that baby as her own son. And that baby's name was? Moses. So it took Jochebed, Moses' real mother, and then the Pharaoh's daughter, both ended up kind of being mothers, two very important mothers to a very important baby, because Moses was the man who God called upon to lead the Israelites, the Hebrews, out of slavery, out of Egypt, and into the Promised Land. So two very important mothers, both could have decided at any point that it was very convenient to get rid of that baby, but both of them decided to save the baby, and because of that, the Hebrews were freed from their bondage in Egypt eventually. So two very important mothers in the Old Testament. So we're going to end today with a song from Emmalynn. And what are you going to sing today, Emmalynn?
Joy to the world.
Joy to the world. Here we go.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him groom. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Happy Mother's Day!